The EU was dealt a huge blow after Iceland withdrew its bid to join the bloc 6 years ago, as Reykjavik was not willing to share its fishing resources. After 9 months of fraught negotiations, Britain and the EU sealed a post-Brexit trade agreement on Christmas Eve last year. Despite Downing Street calling it a mutual compromise, it does seem Prime Minister Boris Johnson capitulated on one of the most contentious areas of the talks: fishing rights. The UK wanted any fishing agreement to be separate from the trade deal, with access negotiated annually in a similar fashion to Iceland's agreement with the bloc. Iceland is an independent coastal state, with the rights and responsibilities under international law associated with that status. Stocks shared with the EU are managed through annual bilateral negotiations. Each autumn these talks set total allowable catches on the basis of scientific advice. This contrasts starkly with the position of the UK fishing industry within the EU's Common Fisheries Policy, CFP, something Brussels wanted to maintain at all costs. In the end, the UK agreed to a further 5.5 years of predictability for fishing communities, with the UK leaving the CFP. Stock quotas for UK fishers will increase over a 5-year time frame, incrementally between now and 2026. This means Britain will fish just over 66% of UK waters, in stark contrast with Iceland, which catches 90% of its own fish. During the transition, EU fishing vessels will still have full access to fish in UK waters, and after that, negotiations will be annual, just like the ones between Iceland and the bloc. However, the EU will be able to retaliate with tariffs if Britain refuses to grant it access, meaning London will never be fully in control of its waters. Iceland only managed to achieve that after walking away from talks with the EU. In 2009, former Prime Minister Jóhanna Sigurðardóttir saw EU membership as a way of rescuing the country from economic decline. However, from the very beginning of the negotiations, Reykjavik made clear it was not willing to sacrifice its waters. Former Foreign Minister Össur Skarphéðinsson believed Iceland could have taught the EU how to manage fishing resources. He told the EU Observer, "Of the 2 cod stocks in the world that are on the increase, one is in Iceland." He also claimed Icelanders, for whom the issue was emotional and not just about economics, would have been quite angry if they had got a rotten deal on fish. The minister emphasized that while there was an increasing tendency to think that sovereignty could only be protected if it was shared, it did not mean Iceland was willing to share its fishing resources with anyone else. Brussels did not back down on the subject of fishing quotas, and in the end Iceland walked away from the talks.